with this tutorial, we're going to have a quick look at creating posts, so news stories that kind of populate the website. And there's two ways of doing them. Either you can go up to the ribbon at the top, hover over it and select new post, or you can go to the posts section on the sidebar and you have some options here of whether you want to add a new one or edit the existing posts. So we're going to go to add new, and then you're probably familiar with this view already, but we'll start with the title. So I'm going to call this Simon's test post. And then what you would normally do is obviously fill in the copy. So this is a news story. I'm just going to put some example copy in for now. And then what you've got at the bottom, you've got some post options. These are quite important. So with each news post that you create, what you want to do is create one with a right sidebar. The default option will be without sidebar. You want to select right sidebar, and then you've got the choice of two different sidebars, but the first one will always be news. This is the one that you want. The reason that we've got this is that it shows all the archives and all the other related stories to this post. That's kind of everything you need on the post options. So obviously you've got lots of options when it comes to editing the post and what you include, but we'll actually look at that in another post called advanced editing. So there's a few other options that you need to think about. Firstly, you need to set a featured image. Now this is the image that shows up on the thumbnail when you're on the home page for the news story, and also when you click on the news story itself, that's the kind of featured image. So to set a featured image, you click set featured image, and then you've got two options. You can either upload a file from your own computer or choose one from the media library. We've already got a lot of images kind of installed on the media library, so I'm going to use one of these for now. I'm going to use this one. So just click on it. It shows that it's highlighted, and then just at the bottom right hand side, click set featured image. You'll then see the image, a little preview of the image shown in that bottom right hand corner. So that's the featured image set. The other thing you need to do is think about which categories that this news story is applicable for. So if you want this news story to appear in the newsletter, you need to select that category. And also, I might say this is a news story for parents. This announcements category at the top. If you want it to show on the ticker tape on the home page, you would select that category. I'll say I do. And then any other categories that are kind of appropriate. That's all the ones that I'm going to choose. And then all you need to do is click publish, and that will show up on both the website and the newsletter. An interesting thing when you're dealing with a newsletter is that it'll actually take posts, all posts that are created within 2 weeks of when you create the newsletter. So there's two ways of doing it. If you wanted to created a post that you created a while ago and you wanted it in the newsletter, you would just change the publish date just up here by editing that, and you can edit when it's published, and you would change that so it would fit within the 2 week period leading up to the newsletter. That's fine for now. I'm just going to click publish. And there we have it. If I go and view my post, this is how it appears. So I can see the title, the featured image, and then the body of the news story. You'll also see that the right sidebar, the news category, and the monthly archive appear on there as well. If I go to the home page, you'll then see that my test post is now on the ticker tape, and as I go down, you'll also see that it's the #1 post on the home page as well. That's done chronologically, so the most recent posts show at the top. And that's everything.